ain't TNT, this ain't TMZ, this is TNC. Put your phones on D&D, be at where you need to be. This some shit you need to hear, this some shit you need to see, but gotta come and see it here.
It's the TNC show, it's me. I'm Twig, I'm here.
It's Monty G, one half of the dynamic tandem. If you think I'm handsome, pay my ransom.
We tryna get our people there, level 4 severity, cause they don't think our people care. Boy, this shit like TNT, I'm tryna get like TNT, so I got every phone but the money phones on D&D.
Hey, Happy New Year's,
Happy
filthy
New Year.
animals. We're back. It's 2026, right? Now, a lot of things in 2025 didn't go my way. I'm hoping 2026 will be a lot better. But what did go my way was that fucking fantasy football.
Oh shit! Damn,
Real
we didn't
quick.
even get the intro.
Hey,
out the way.
yeah, but fuck the intro
Fuck
real
the
quick.
intro,
Let me
just-
talk. Let the
he
champ.
won, right?
The champ
Okay.
is here.
Boom,
Listen.
boom, 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 boom,
The champ is here.
boom, 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 boom,
Yeah,
boom.
2026, I whooped asses and took names all year long. Twig, I beat his ass all year. He didn't get one win on me. Every time we played, it was blowout every time. But you know what? At least this year,
I didn't come in last.
you
I
didn't
came
come in last
second to
because Jabri joined. You know what I'm saying? But I'm the champ for 2026. I just want to start off the pod by letting y'all know the champ is here. And I'm one half of the dynamic tandem. If you think I'm handsome, pay my ransom. Monty G. Listen, the looks are free, but the game is sold separately. I'm here with my boy Twig. What's
Hey
up,
man,
Twig?
so you think that the women who have vaginas, shouts out to y'all, I love y'all. You think they care about a nigga winning the fantasy football league?
First of all, you're the first one to tell me that our audience is not. There's rarely any women that even watch this motherfucker. So
No, we're manifesting.
okay,
We're manifesting. We want the ladies to watch.
Wow,
This
we
is
do.
what we here for y'all.
that's what I'm here for. But
I'm here.
You told
we
me
here.
you don't even watch.
For
You
y'all,
don't
but
watch
go ahead.
this.
No,
Yeah.
yeah. So you think that they care about you winning the fantasy? Shouts out to you though, because you did win.
They
You think
might.
they give a shit about that though?
They might. I might take one of them out to eat.
He did
With
with some
them
bread.
winnings.
Hey y'all, hey listen. He did with some
Might
bread.
take one of these young lady viewers
Get
out
him. Get
to
him.
dinner. Hey, if you're a young lady and you're in the metropolitan area and you may want to go to dinner with my winnings, let me know. You know what I mean? It's on Twig. It's on Twig. We can take you what you want, baby. Lobster tail, surf and turf.
Damn,
We-
nigga taking
you know.
bitches out the lobster
Hey,
tail on my money.
It was a decent little
Shouts
pot.
out to you. I'm sorry. That was hate. I'm sorry. That was hate. Because if I don't want, I did the same thing.
And the ladies do say you be hate. You know what, man? You are a what do they call those people?
A real nigga?
No, what do they
sorry.
say when somebody that comes in and shakes shit up? What are they called? Disruptor.
A disruptor.
You're a disruptor.
Okay. Sometimes.
You're a disruptor.
Part-time. I work part-time as a disruptor.
From some of our fans that watch. You're definitely a disruptor. That's definitely the title I give you. What you got going on this year? You got any? What's your resolutions? What you do anything different this
Man,
year?
I don't make no resolutions, man. I do want to continue some things that I've been doing. I don't know if y'all could tell, but I have lost a couple pounds since the last pod. Right? Clap it up for me, though.
For sure.
You know what I mean? So I'm going to continue doing that. Continue being a 100% solid person. And hopefully, man, we're going to continue moving with the pod. I don't really make New Year's resolutions. That's kind of for the
Well,
ladies.
it's just really goals. It's just giving yourself a goal.
Well, yeah, the goals.
What's your
but
goal
The
for a
goals are
year?
set, and the goals being set.
Well, what's your goal?
So we're gonna continue pushing this pod, continue
Okay.
pushing the TNC show.
For sure, I'm definitely with that.
It's because it's about thoughts, noise, and culture at all times.
At all times,
You know what I'm saying?
thoughts, noise, culture, TNC.
At all times.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna continue pushing that. I'm gonna continue being a father. And I'm gonna continue taking your baby mamas and hanging out with them when you don't want to be bothered. So my life is just gonna continue coasting as it's been.
That's always been one of your
You know what I
favorite
mean?
things to do.
I do love that. Excuse me.
Yeah.
I do love that.
Yeah, ain't nothing like somebody else's baby mama, huh?
Because I don't really like mine that much. Neither one of them. No disrespect. Great mothers, right?
See, and they be watching. You know they be watching.
Yeah,
They
of course
watch
be watching.
to see what you.
Everybody watching.
Especially anybody who don't. You know, speaking of that, breakup styles. That just brings us right into one of our topics of the day, breakup style. Because I feel like you and I have two totally different styles when it comes to breaking up with females.
Right.
Like I feel like my past relationships, I'm still cool. Like we can still have a conversation. We see each other. Hey, how you doing? We can still, You know, like I feel like when you break up with a woman, you burn the house down. There's no like.
No, I'm scorching earth.
Yeah, but why? Why can't y'all still be friends?
Because why not? If we still be friends, we should just be together.
No.
If we're gonna still be fucking and still be hanging out and still be going out to eat and watching shows together, we should just still be fucking and be together.
Well, you don't gotta do it.
No,
See,
no,
now
no.
You're bringing it too far.
When we break up, it's over with. I want you to hate me. Like I want you to when you see a picture of me or you hear my name, I want your stomach to turn and your cat to get a little wet at the same time. But my mind is fucked. So don't. I'm different.
Yeah, man. I
I'm
still
an
like to
anomaly.
be. You know what I mean? Like I appreciate the time that we shared. I appreciate all the good things that we did. Everything that happened. Like I don't want to beef with you. We cool. Like you did a lot for me. I did a lot for you. We piece it up. It just ain't work. That part ain't work. You still
cool.
a good motherfucker.
You so cool.
I just, man, you know, like I feel like, man, if you used to, you know, have love for a person, I can still have love I can still have love for you from a distance.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
It's not that I don't care. That's not why I sabotage things or burn the house down, as you said, or burn the scorched earth. It's not because I don't care. It's because if this is over with and we're done, I don't want to be cool. We don't need to be cool right now. Like I said, I need two things from you at this point. I need your stomach to turn and your cat to get a little wet.
Damn. Yeah, we got two different styles, but I ain't doing that.
Shouts out to the women that you broke up with, and shouts out to the ones that still hate me but love me at the same time.
I see him with the new nigga. Be, hey.
Inshallah, we gonna get back together. What you say now?
Man. I see him with their new nigga. Be, hey, how you doing? You know? Ain't no beef, man.
I ain't beefing with no nigga about nine. No.
You gave me a lot of pussy for a long time, man. You still my G. I still fuck with you. You did a lot of good shit for me. There's no reason for me to be mad. I'm mad at the bitches that didn't give me no pussy. What I'm mad at you for? Them is the bitches I don't like.
That's still on the list.
You gave me some pussy. Why I'm be mad at you? I need to be cool with you. It's these hoes walking around here and ain't gave me no pussy I need to be mad at.
Why?
Because they ain't gave me no pussy. Ain't that a reason to be mad?
No.
You be mad at the girl who did do something for you?
No. I'm not mad at nobody. I don't do it out of anger. It's just not an anger issue.
So what is it?
I need you to get away from me, but I need two things from you. Right? I need your stomach to turn a little bit and your cat to get a little wet when you see me. I want you to hate me and love me at the same time.
Okay. All right.
So that's why I do it.
Some of y'all, you're a person that's...
I'm toxic.
You're toxic.
Basically what it comes down to.
Summer Walker would love you.
I love Summer Walker.
You the one she missing. You the one she missing.
Yeah, because I'm gonna do like, shots out there, I'm gonna do like Rico Reckless. I'm gonna juice her ass for everything. I'm gonna be over there playing house like a motherfucker getting...
But why you gotta juice her? Why you can't just keep it that way? Why can't just forever?
Because that goes to the conversation. Off topic, off camera, we had a conversation.
Oh, but you don't stumble. We just had a conversation about you stumbling.
Off camera,
and you said you don't do that.
Off camera, we had a conversation about the hoes being the hoes.
Yeah.
And how you like, that's the same thing.
For sure.
It's not gonna be forever.
No.
Right?
I mean, it might. Right?
It's not gonna be forever.
It's never gonna be forever.
See, that's that thinking that when niggas get mad at the hoes.
But if you know she a hoe, you can't have that thinking going into it. That's the difference.
No, the problem is niggas they start using this and stop using this because they thinking with this.
So you ain't never been in love with a hoe.
I love a hoe right now. I love 3 hoes right now. I just text a motherfucker the other day. She got a hoe, nigga, 2 kids and everything. I text her, you know I'm never gonna stop loving you, right? I ain't texted this girl 2-3 years. Just imagine how that text come through to a motherfucker.
You so toxic.
This nigga,
dog.
and he's so and out of the. I just burned the house down.
You so toxic, dog.
I'm way too old for that shit, dog, ain't it?
You too toxic, dog. You gotta. You know what? Speaking of toxicity, because people do think that we are toxic. I want to ask you something.
We ain't though. Something kind of.
Now, a good friend of mine a good friend of mine had watched a clip from my podcast, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so people will watch clips and I'll be like, well, what you think? You know, whatever. So now she watched a clip of the podcast, and this is a person that I respect dearly and think highly of. This is what she said. Y'all too old to be talking like that. I hate these conversations. All y'all black men with podcasts are literally talking about the same thing. It's very few podcasts that are talking about the things that need to be discussed in our community. So when I read it, I was like,
Shouts out to that person.
I had to respect it.
No, I get it. Shouts out to them though.
Because that's
Shouts
how
out to
they
them,
know.
though.
Shouts out. Shouts out.
Shouts
for real.
out to them.
I like to hear everybody's opinion.
You know
about
what though?
everything.
You know what they should do? They should start their own fucking podcast and talk about whatever they want to talk about. No disrespect, because I don't even know who this person is, or maybe I do know the person is.
You know the person, but
Shouts out to them though.
yeah.
And I respect it, but like, this the TNC show, gang. Like, what?
I mean, some people feel like that. Some people feel like that.
Go watch them other niggas. There's niggas out there. Go watch Bakari Sellers and the light-skinned broad used to miss a comment. Go watch this shit, because they talk about political shit, black, social, economic. Go watch that shit. When you come over here, we talking about thoughts, noise, and culture, man.
Yeah.
You're going to get all of that over here.
Yeah. But we might talk about something political.
We are going to talk
might
about some weird.
And that's the thing.
Listen, great segue.
Yeah.
Hey, man, check this out. Black people, white people, whoever watches pop, Mexicano, Indian, whoever watches, my natives.
Wait, what kind of Indian accent was
Dot.
that?
I don't know. That's the dot. Costing no disrespect, but them and then everybody, my native homies and all that. Hey man, we gotta stop the Somalians hate those shit. We gotta stop. Like really, y'all upset. Y'all are upset that they done found a way to finagle a way to write them minivans off. They mad at Somalians because they done found a way to beat the system to write all the minivans. That's why they got the name in the. You ain't ever noticed why they all got a minivan with a name in the window? Because that's a tax write-off. That's the fraud. They talking about fraud.
What kind of tax write-off is that?
It's a vehicle, just like, come on, man, your business, you can write your 6,000 pounds, you can write your vehicle off, right?
Okay.
So that's what they doing. They doing shit like that. Like, they
Give
making
you
it
a
seem like
write-off under what pretense? Like what?
because they got a business.
So their personal minivan is
It's transportation. They all in the
Okay.
transportation.
All right, respect. Yeah.
So they writing the that's they mad somebody they fraud. Man, them people writing that minivan off that they take their kids to school and to karate and
Well, that's the thing.
to
about
Walmart and shit in.
That's the thing about this country, man. It's so easy for us to soon as and it's always, if you notice, it's always the white man pointing the finger and then everybody follows suit. When a white man turn around and say the Somalis are frauding everybody, then everybody like, oh, the Somalis are frauding everybody. And then but guess what the white man don't never do? This. He don't never do this
Because if we
shit.
talk about fraud, gang,
He always do you, and then all you niggas run, and then yup, they doing it, yup, ooh, look at them. Man, stop listening to that motherfucker, dog. They the biggest crooks and criminals, and they got the most tax write-offs in the world. Donald Trump said he ain't paid how the fuck you ain't paid no taxes? You got all that money. But we getting our motherfucking...
but we mad at the Somalians for writing off the
We
minivan.
mad at the Somalians. Now we want to hate on them. Now y'all
I see a lot of hate online from black people. Like, y'all really, man, y'all could do it too, gang. Like, it ain't just, hey, man, it's not just for them. Like, everybody has the opportunity to do these same tactics. You know what I'm saying?
So do.
I mean, the white man do it.
So do.
The white man do it every day.
So do.
You online with your bum ass hating on Somalians.
Yeah, I don't like that.
We got to stop that, man.
I don't like that, man. We got to stop letting as soon as the white man point, everybody go running. And
I want to go deeper, but we ain't got paid yet. So we want. One day I'm gonna really let y'all know how I feel. But anyway, so let me tell you a story, right? This kind of goes back to what we was talking about earlier, right? So me and my son, We driving. We get off on Snelling, off 94. This is gonna be a hella local, but it's a story in it, right? We get off the freeway. We getting off on the thing. It's a girl out there, right? She got the sign. Face dirty as hell. Like a little dirt ball looking little bra. This nigga AJ, man, shouts out to my son, man. I love that nigga to death. He go in his pocket. He had like a couple little dollars. Now, sidebar, the money, the couple dollars that he had in his hand, we were moving something out of his room, and I found the money like behind some shit. Like I was lifting something up, and the shit, a couple dollars fell down. So I'm like, here, son, you got money just flowing. I'm talking shit. He reached in his pocket and gave that lady the money that he just found. It was like free money he just found. So he gave her the money, right? She dirty as hell, you know, on the side of the freeway where they'll be begging at. So we still at the red light. My son learned a valuable lesson. A nigga come from across the street, walk over, the bitch walk and they meet. She reached, and as we driving to turn on Snelling to take that left, she get a nigga the money. Right in front of my son. So he like, as we driving down Snelling, he like, damn, Dad, she just gonna get that nigga the money like that?
Hey.
I said, son, that's bullshit. Now that's what I said. Son, that's what happens when you give a dirty bitch some money. She gonna end up giving it to a dirty nigga.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year's.
We
Happy New
here,
Year.
we doing something different. We starting off the year doing something different. We're bringing to you the business spotlight, and where we highlight people from our community that are business owners, that are tastemakers, that are people that are pushing the culture forward, that are doing things that is helping to provide and push our community forward. So today, we're starting with somebody who is a philanthropist. He's a activist. He is a man of his community, a man that grew up in this community, that moved this community forward, not only with business, but with helping with community programs and housing and real estate and so many different companies and businesses that he's been a part of or been the head of. From real estate to clubs to lounges to construction, anything you can pretty much name, this man has put his fingerprint on it, his imprint somewhere. So without any further ado, I bring to you Mr. David Grady.
Man, how y'all doing, man?
You know?
Appreciate the introduction.
Yeah, man. You know, I just gotta, something else I want to do too for you is to give you your flowers, because I don't feel like you really get them enough, because I feel like there's a lot of things that you do, that you bring to the table for numerous amounts of people that, everybody doesn't really know what you do, who you are. But to the people who don't know you, because I'm saying this, but to the people who don't know you, what would you say about yourself? What is it that you do?
If I was to describe myself, I guess I would say a entrepreneur and overall entrepreneur, man, and kind of just a hustler, man, and and a man of the community, man. That's what I would try to sum it up as.
I would definitely say that. I would also say that you are an inspiration to a lot of people from your community. I think that in the community that we grew up in, because we grew up in the exact same community, that we seen what options were out there. We seen like what the immediate options were to do, what life had, what to offer, what you could do. But the things that you have done, you have reached outside those, what we thought were the normal things to do, and put your imprint on so many different things, right? So like, how did you know that it was possible to not just have to do the average rigmarole that people growing up in the inner city do? How did you say, you know what, I've never built a house, but I can start a construction company. I never owned a record store, but I can go buy one. Like, how did you figure out that it was so many different things you can do without the normal things that we normally do?
That's a good question. I think for me and my friends, I mean, I guess, I was blessed to have a mom that was, when I was in high school, she opened up a business over in North Minneapolis, right? So that kind of like started the entrepreneur journey, which I didn't realize it then. And then just I think we was also blessed to just from being from the community and being from over north and having a chance to know some people that were doing different stuff, like, to know a person like outside of like my mom that was doing stuff, but to know a person like Mike Spicer, that was doing a lot of stuff in real estate.
Shout out to Mike Spice. Big Spice. And his dad, Big Spice, Dimensions.
Yeah, right. So with them having that and, Mike Spicer doing real estate and just seeing stuff like that and then seeing, and then knowing people like Tony Holiday, Top Tone, doing flipping houses and getting us involved in stuff like that early. So I think that was kind of a blessing that we didn't realize at the time, because a lot of the other things that we were seeing was, I mean, same thing in any hood, right? You know what I'm saying? You got people hustling, you got people making money all types of ways, though. So that's a blessing to be able to see that, see how everybody was making money, and then, for us to try to take some of the stuff and like do things and seeing stuff that and people that we looked up to, like Ooze and, different people that was doing different things, like, oh, he just bought a house over here and, he got this business in a bar. So, seeing my mom and my aunts and my grandma and them hustling, with the businesses, and then having being blessed to see these other people, I think that was kind of like drilling in us at a young age that we could do some different things.
Yeah, and speaking of your mom, because I really, in my heart, believe like that was your first example, because I feel like she was always trying to get her hands in anything that she could get her hands into that was business. Like anything that was a business that could make money, that potentially she could grow. I feel like your mom was like on it. And that was like a great example. Man. A great example of for you to see, like, we don't have to just do the average rigmarole. We can do a lot more.
Yeah, and she just like, so my mom always been a hustler, right? Well, first of all, like the women in my family is where I seen it all from, right? So my mom, my aunts, and my grandma, them is the first hustlers that I seen. But so to see my mom, like one day she was just like, hey, we opening up a candy store over on Broadway. I ain't going back to work. We like with it. Now, I don't know that at the time this was this tied in. Everybody was finna work. If I'm up there and the homies, if Kenny up there and Ross and George, hey, she got to go somewhere, guess what? Now we running the store. Then it's, then it was, we going to open a clothing store. At the still, Candy Palace is still open at this time. Then, she find a spot on 42nd and Fremont over North, open up a clothing store. Now, we not realizing that this is our entrepreneur training, right? Me, my brothers, my homies, we're in training and don't realize it, though. But she jumping out the window. She ain't got no experience in this. So I'm seeing this. I'm seeing her jump out the window and just going with it. My grandma up there helping. Everybody's helping. So to see that, that was kind of training us to do business and be entrepreneurs without us realizing it.
And that's where I think you get that mindset, because I was talking to you about it previously, like having the mindset of getting into a business. Like, I feel like we have that same type of mindset. Like, if there's an opportunity, we might not know much about it, but we'll take it and we'll try it. And if it fails, it fails. If it succeeds, it succeeds. But the difference is everybody's not willing to take that chance. But I don't care about failing, because what irks me more would be not taking the opportunity. Like not never knowing what it could have been if I wouldn't have tried this business or tried something that I feel like, I might not have that much experience in, but I want to see what it do. I feel like that's the fail. The fail doesn't come with if you tried something and it didn't succeed. The fail comes in not even trying at all.
Well, I think that for me, right, and from what I was seeing and for us, I mean, it was like, we gonna try it. If we think it's an opportunity to to put us in a better situation and help somebody, help a friend, help a family member, help somebody in the community, if it makes sense, we're going to try it. We're going to jump out the window. Because at the end of the day, especially growing up in the inner city, right, you got so many people that's willing to go take a penitentiary chance and risk their life on a daily basis. So, you going to do people do stuff every single day that is putting their freedom in jeopardy or putting their safety, their lives in jeopardy. So you scared to sign a piece of paper? What's the worst that's going to happen? You scared to tell these people, you're going to do it? You scared to, why you scared? But you will go ride around with 10 bricks, 100 pounds, 5 guns, and some pills?
Yeah.
But you scared to sign this piece of paper?
Yeah.
It don't make no sense. So,
Nah, not at all.
I jumped out the window.
Yeah.
I didn't bust my head a lot
Yeah.
with business. But, if I get a phone call and they like, man, this is going on, everybody know I'm on the way.
Yeah. That's dope though, because everybody's not willing to get their head busted. And speaking of getting your head busted, can you recall what the most expensive lesson you learned in business?
Yeah. Yes, I can.
Like, people gotta know it does cost to be the boss, and you take L's, and you have to take your L's gracefully, like you take your wins, because the L's are gonna come in business. Nobody's gonna win 100% of the time.
Yeah, I think one of the biggest lessons that I learned in business is one of the biggest loss was a few years ago. I think probably 2020 maybe. We had got a warehouse in South Minneapolis. So, big warehouse, 50,000 square feet. Looks good on paper, right?
Beautiful. I seen it. I was there.
Yeah, so
beautiful warehouse.
Signed the paperwork, all of that. But I think what I learned from that is that having other businesses going on, and what happens is that a lot of times you're successful in something, right? It's meaning like whatever you're doing, you might be successful in. Whatever, you cut hair, you have a restaurant, you have this and that brings in money. Then you try something else. What happened with the warehouse is that I had other businesses that were doing decent. We had trucking at the time, healthcare, construction. The warehouse was not making no money. It was losing. So not paying attention and just, letting the money just flow out the account from not paying attention and not doing my due diligence properly, we lost about a few $100,000. We lost a few $100,000. Over $250,000 in just straight loss. I don't want to say the number, but we lost a lot.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's enough. But that's the cost of doing business. So, especially something that you've never really, done before. And you learn as you go. And that's the thing people do have to realize it. Being an entrepreneur is not for the weak of heart at all. You can't, because you have to take everything that come with everything. And it's not always good. But being that, let me ask you this. This is what I want to know. Do you know, like, the butterfly effect of you having this type of entrepreneurial spirit and you venturing off and doing so many things that are successful? Do you see the butterfly effect that it's had on, like, your family? Like the fact that, you're able to give, put people in position, friends and family members, you're able to give them jobs, you're able to hire them, have them do stuff. Your uncle, who's like one of my favorite people in the world, like, he's got a job. You know what I'm saying? He gets up every day. Like, your brother, he's able to do, like, you're able to make sure everybody can legitimately live there. Like, do you realize that? Do you think about that? Do you understand, like, the power that of you coming out and doing what you're doing that has affected your family as a whole?
Well, I guess I ain't never really looked at it like that because of the type of family that I come from, right? Like, so, like I said, whatever my mom did, she was the first person, that started the businesses. That was, everybody benefited, right? So this is what I'm like seeing. This is what I know, you know what I'm saying? And even if my aunts and everybody and grandma, whatever they was doing, everybody in the family benefited from it, right? And not only the family, you know, friends, other family, everybody benefited. So when I'm doing businesses, I'm looking at it as like people, you know, a lot of people say, you know, do what you're passionate at, or, you know, find your skill and all that stuff. I'm not a person that's particularly talented in one thing, right? You know, I ain't never been I never dunked a basket. I ain't a basketball player. I ain't no good artist, but, you know, I know how to get to it. So, you know, the help, you know, we doing healthcare. Well, you know, some people in the family is gonna get some healthcare service. Some people in the family is gonna get a PCA job, or friends is gonna be able to take care of their family. You know, trucking. I'm not a truck driver, but having trucking, you know, people are able to be drivers and drive box trucks, and, you know, my uncle's able to be an owner of a trucking company, and he driving every day. Like, so he ain't never had a job ever, you know, doing construction, doing different things. You know, I got family members and friends on job sites and people working in venues, different things. So it was always about, like, it wasn't necessarily about something that I necessarily liked it to do, but it was something that could provide something for family and friends. So, because that's just how I was brought up.
Yeah. And I admire that. I think that's dope. That's one thing I want to tell you. Like, when you can create things that change the trajectory of your family, I feel like that's the biggest thing you can do. That's the greatest honor that you could pay to your mom, is that's what she wanted for y'all the whole time, is just to be able to change the trajectory for you guys to go in a direction where everything is good, everybody's living how they want to live, and everybody don't have to look over their shoulders to live. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody has to do anything that is not square business. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that you able to do that, I want you know, you gotta give yourself a pat on the back for that, brother. You probably don't think about that a lot. You know what I mean? Like, that's hard to do. That's hard to do, to put people in that position. Now, speaking of your mom, who we've been speaking on a lot, this blue magic over here that we've been sipping on is the jungle juice that was curated originally by your mother.
Yes, this is a batch of the jungle juice that we've been drinking for a long time, right? Probably since before we should have been drinking, right? So I think it was this is something that my mom used to always make when we was doing parties and events, and, you know, it kind of just stuck. And then, you know, when we were doing the brunches at the house and everything, so, you know, we have a batch of this. And, you know, up at Digital City, you can come up there, buy you some tickets, get you a CD, get you a couple jungle juice. It's dangerous. Let's just say that.
A lot of people have failed victims.
A lot of people. I got some of the original victims is actually in here right now.
Oh yeah.
Off camera, but
I see Sauce and
yeah, you know,
Sauce and Kanye.
they
What's
walking
up, Sauce? What's up, baby? What we doing?
You know, Kanye.
Yeah.
You know, some of the people.
Yeah,
in
my
here from the original.
my cousin Kanye.
Kanye is one of the original first. I don't want to use the word victims, but.
Hey, Kanye want to tell everybody the story about how his tooth got knocked out. That's really what.
No. We ain't gonna. That ain't had nothing to do with jungle juice though. That was some family.
You want to tell me so bad?
That was family stuff.
Yeah, that was dope. But so when she created this, what you decided to do, since you have the Caboose, which you want to talk about, is the Caboose is what?
Oh, the Caboose is it's a concert venue in Minneapolis. It's been around for a while, so I think that, you know, we wanted to have a signature drink really with the joint bar next door, which, you know, it'd be at the Caboose too. So I think one thing that my mom always wanted, she always the one thing she wanted to see was, like, in her list of, like, next business things, right, was like, okay, we gonna get a bar, you know. And then, like, seeing, like, you know, when Mike and Ooze and Sarah had, you know, the Spiral bar, right?
Yeah.
It's been,
Shouts out to Sarah C.
you know what I'm saying? That was major, right? That was major for us, major for the community, just major for.
That was major.
You know what I'm
man.
saying? It was a big deal,
That
right?
was Ooze.
It was
a
the
big
Spiral
deal.
bar, even and Digital City. Well, was it what? No, what was it? Classics. What was it?
Classic.
Well, it was Classics original, but
Classics
Mike always owned the building then.
Okay.
Then they turned it to digital, and that's
Okay.
when we got it from them.
Okay, yeah.
So,
Shouts
but,
out to Digital City.
Shouts out to Digital, man.
but so one of the like this was in the a bar was in like the in the makings for her. That's one thing she wanted to do. So I'm thinking like her birthday's coming up. I think one of the good ways to honor her would be to put the jungle juice on the menu,
Put the jungle
right,
juice out.
and let everybody come and enjoy.
And it's dropping on her birthday, right?
Yeah, we dropping it on her birthday, January 17th. Pull up
Rest
to
in
the
peace,
joint.
Kathia.
Pull up to the joint, man.
It's
Get you
gonna
some
be-
jungle juice.
get you some jungle
in honor
juice.
of Miss Kathy, one of the
Yes.
original hustlers
A real
and
OG in the
tastemakers
city.
of Minneapolis, Minnesota.
sure.
One of the people who got this city together off tops, trying to do nothing but make everybody productive and get money to this community. That's all she ever wanted to do, and and it fell through to her son and her family, and now he's honoring her with this drink,
Definitely.
the Jungle
definitely.
Juice, January 17th.
At the Caboose and at the joint. Was it 913 Cedar Avenue, right?
Yep.
913 Cedar Avenue. Come to the joint. Come to the Caboose. Get the jungle juice. Rest in peace to Miss Kathy. I got a quick question, though, before you get up out of here. I know you
No, go ahead.
food
go
and beverage.
ahead.
I got it, right? So, rest in peace to your mother, a legend, right? Shouts out to your uncle, one of my favorite people in the world.
Man, shout out to Big Dave.
Shout out to Big Nat,
OG.
one of my
He's a
favorite people in the world.
legendary
legend,
guy.
right?
Listen, man.
No, listen. So,
all right, go ahead, man. My
So,
bad.
from Rhathinik
Mm-hmm.
to Digital City to the Caboose, give us an insight on the next 5 years of your plan, because you've been really a businessman for a long time. It starts with Rhathinik. That's when I first
That was
found out about you was Rhathinik. I had a Rhathinik hoodie.
That's definitely the first official business that me, Ross, Kenny, and George started. Donnie, Leon, and the whole crew. That was the first.
Mugs,
The
nights at Escape,
Flip. That was the first business
man.
that we had that we
listen.
really did for real.
Also,
right?
you a fashion mogul, and we didn't talk about that. You are also
Yep.
a fashion mogul. You did have
we did
a
a
whole
clothing line. We were able
that
to,
went up. Y'all was doing the Vegas, the magic shows, and all that. It was a real. It was really
we was
going
in
up.
this was before social media and everything.
Yeah.
So we did. We was in like 6-7 states. We were getting orders. We was getting our stuff made over. Making them big orders from China. It was doing pretty good, man. So it was a good thing, man. That was our first business, and then being able to go to shout out to Twinstown, but Twinstown was a big deal.
Yeah.
Be able to go in Twinstown and see our clothes in
Yeah,
Twinstown.
that was
Twins,
a
man.
big deal for us, bro.
That was big. Twinstown
the-
was big. People might not, some of the younger people don't realize
They don't
it,
realize that, but if you
Twinstown
wanted
was
to get
major.
back then to get the stuff that you really wanted when on a fashion side, for us it was really only a couple places you could really go. Twinstown, maybe
yeah.
Sports Dome or something. It was only a couple places you
So
could
to
go.
go into Twinstown and see our clothes in Twinstown and
Big
see
deal.
like Troy Hudson rocking our stuff. Troy Hudson was a big deal when he he signed that big
Shouts
contract
out
with the
to you.
Timberwolves. It was so having
Big
that type
deal.
of stuff and being able to go to Miami and on South Beach and see our stuff in stores in Miami. It was a big deal, man. So that was cool, but I think that was the very first business that we did on our own. Was the Rhathinik.
See, and that's your superpower though too. What I don't know if you realize it, because you said you're not a very talented person. Your talent is connecting people. Your talent is being able to step in any room with any type of person. You're able to go in the corporate rooms and handle those rooms. You're able to go on the ground level and be in the streets and handle those rooms. You can get on the ground floor with the working man and work those rooms. You're able to work every single room, and that's your superpower. If you don't realize it, the reason why you're able to do the things you do is you have the power of people. People are drawn to you. You have an energy. You're able to connect with people in a way. Everybody don't have that. Like my dad has that. I don't have it. I know I don't have it. I'm like my mom. My dad has that. You have that. It's certain people that just have that energy that can just connect and bring people together, and people trust you and they believe in what you're saying.
I gotta give that. I gotta give that to my mom.
For sure.
I gotta give
She
it to
had
my
that.
mom because she had.
For sure.
She was just able to, she was always able to like figure it out.
Yeah.
Right. So she was able to figure it out. Go talk to whoever. Come back with the information.
Yeah.
Like so, I get that from her. So
Definitely. That's definitely where that comes from.
So
Now back to the business side.
Now-
The joint.
well so the next 5 years.
Okay.
Next
To
5
get
years.
back to this question, my goal right now is it's about, and I try to tell people this when I talk to people about business and having small businesses, it's about building the businesses and structuring all these businesses to be able to operate without you, right? So a lot of times, one thing that we got that, small business owners, especially people from the hood that hustle, you can always get a business started, right? It's not that hard. And you benefit off of your skill, your talent, or your hustle. But we're not really all having real businesses, right? Because if you dip for 30 days, right, then your business is done. So you really just a glorified worker.
For sure.
Right? You just you know what I'm saying? You just got a okay paying job. It's just you the boss,
know
but
all
you just
about
got an okay paying job.
I know all
So the
about it.
goal is to get all of these businesses just operating structured right, and then just running to where I can move around and do more things and stuff like that. So that's where I see in the next 5 years. It's like all of the businesses, whatever it is that I might be involved in, operating like fully independent of me, of my day-to-day involvement. So
You
that's,
got something coming up though? You got something up the sleeve, or you don't want to?
I got some ideas and some different things that I want to do, but I don't have nothing like pending like right now that's ready to go.
Okay.
I definitely got some stuff. That I'm trying to look into.
Okay.
Get going.
The THC drinks. We ain't talk about them. You got them coming.
Oh,
That's what you got upcoming. The THC boys, man. Come on, man. I gotta do
It's
your
all
job
right.
for you. Do
It's
I
all
get
right. Let me
paid
throw
for
out
this,
the
man?
dog, baby. I wasn't
I
gonna
hope
let it
I'm
go.
getting paid to do your
so
job. You got the THC
no,
so we
come
drink.
on.
partner with. So the Caboose is partnered with my guy Glenn from Grow. We got these THC drinks dropping.
And we'll show them across the screen as
About
he's
at the
talking.
end of the month. So
Somewhere
we'll have
we
our
see
own seltzers. We'll have our own THC drinks, everything, man. We trying to have something be vertically integrated over here, though. But
Yeah.
we'll be dropping the seltzers, pina colada flavor, green apple flavor, dropping the THC beverages, 10 milligrams. It'll be dropping. Y'all will see it available in the joint and the Caboose coming
We can
up
come
real
get that
soon.
at the Caboose and the joint, right?
Yep. Come to the joint. You can get them. They'll be available at the joint. They'll be available at
913
the
Cedar
Caboose.
Avenue, South Side.
You gotta
Yeah.
come, and that's the. Do you feel like that's the wave of the future? The THC is kind of coming for everything.
I think, I don't know. The laws and stuff is changing, but I think right now where we at, like the THC drinks and stuff is they're really we're entering a space where right now liquor doesn't dominate the nightlife as in certain areas the way it did before.
Okay.
Right. So you can have an event where, it's never been other options either, right? So that's another thing. It's if you go to a bar, you got liquor, and energy drinks. But now you can go to a bar and get liquor and get a THC drink, right? So it's it's starting to take a piece of that market share. So, but I think it's definitely a lot of THC drinks is selling in bars, and it's a lot of people that don't drink
Yeah.
that want to still come out, and this is how they have fun. And this is what they do. They they have a THC drink. A couple of them, they might not have a shot, but they might have a couple cans of THC beverages. So that's something that we definitely happy to be moving into.
And cutting out the middleman, one of your favorite things to do. Just could find a way to cut somebody out and cut you in. So now you have your own drink instead of buying somebody else's drinks to put up in your. Are you doing the energy drink too, or something like a Red Bull or something? Or?
No, we haven't.
no? Okay.
It's some other people has launched some local people that's launched some dope energy drinks.
Okay.
Right. So right now we gonna try to ride with them, support them.
Sweet. And so the THC is the new wave. I think that honestly, to be an entrepreneur these days, I think you need to have a product, man. I think product is one way that you can really grow.
Product and content, man.
You know. You
gotta have content, man, and some products to sell.
Absolutely.
Or you gonna lose.
Absolutely.
Eventually.
Yeah. So that's not what we never want to lose. We only want to win. But so with that being said, once again, this is drop. What's the Caboose's Instagram? You want to drop that?
The Caboose's Instagram is I think it's just the Caboose.
Okay.
I think it's just the Caboose. And then the joint is the joint.
The joint
Minneapolis.
Okay. The joint MPLS.
The joint MPLS
okay,
Minneapolis.
The joint
man.
MPLS
then,
on Instagram.
I'm gonna look at it. Let me.
So people might want to check it out. I know y'all got some new commercials.
The joint is the joint bar MPLS.
Okay.
And then the Caboose is the Caboose. That's CABOOZE.
Okay. And if you need, for any of your construction needs, did you want to drop the Perry Horton information?
Oh, that's
the construction
Perry
company?
and Horton Construction.
Mm-hmm.
We do storm restoration, commercial and residential, licensed.
Word.
Been up and running for over a decade.
Say word.
So
the guy been working. That's all we can say.
Built out some restaurants. We've done some restaurants. We've done a lot of commercial stuff. We do a lot of storm restoration and exterior work, siding, roofing, things like that. So
it's safe to say the guy been working. And check this out. The business spotlight is something that we want to continue to do, and we continue to have for the tastemakers of the city, people like David Grady. We are honored. Thank you, David, for coming. Thank you for being my first interview. I hope it went over well. I hope everything was smooth.
I appreciate y'all.
We just want to highlight you, man. We appreciate you, man. We appreciate you being somebody from this community, helping the community, putting business in the community, and giving out jobs. That's what we need in our community.
And we definitely repping the north side.
But before we get out of here, I know I said I wouldn't do any, but you're a man of travel like me. You've been around the world, been a lot of different places.
Been a couple places.
I just want to know before we get out of here, we got 40 seconds.
Yep.
It's the best strip club you ever been to.
Ooh.
I wouldn't be myself if I didn't ask you just one question.
I'm going to let you know. That's a hard one. I'm going to tell you this. Years ago, when we did the strip club tour, right?
Yeah.
We did a tour for Ross and Flip birthday. We went to every strip club from here to South Beach, Miami. At the time, I would say that this is before King of Diamonds and all of that. Diamonds and Cocos in Miami was crazy. Magic City, this is what I'll tell you. It depends on what you like. If you like black women, Magic City was hands down. If you like Latino and different cultures, South Beach, Cocos, and Diamonds was top in the country.
See, I never did Cocos or Diamonds.
Yeah, we did a strip club tour, so we hit them all.
I was a Follies guy, but I love Magic. No, Magic City was a different level, but I was comfortable at Follies.
Okay, let me tell you why Magic City was the best when we went. This is what we did.
It was the best then too.
When we went to Magic City, now the young people might not know about this, but Tip Drill was out.
Oh yeah.
The Tip Drill video was out.
Oh girl.
So now this was a long time ago, single man and all that.
Okay.
We go into Magic City. We've been watching BET Uncut for years. Now to go into a strip club, our first time going into Magic City, and to see the people, the girls from the Tip Drill video.
Lost your mind.
Oh man, what?
Lost your mind.
It was,
And you can only enjoy those type of things if you got your business together. So this has been the Business Spotlight with David Grady. Everybody join us again, and next time we'll be bringing you some more introspective interviews.
Appreciate y'all.
No doubt. How do you feel about that, giving money to the people that be asking on the court? Do you do it?
I ain't got it, man.
I've done it a couple times, but I'm going to tell you like this.
If you got some, only way you gonna get me is if you got some kids with you.
I'm going to tell you like this. I got to get my motherfucking ass up every day and go to work. I got 3 motherfucking jobs, okay? I work 7 days a motherfucking week. I don't give a fuck about you standing out there because you don't want to go to work or you don't want to do some shit or you don't want to. It's been a couple times where I done gave a motherfucker $1 or $2 because something just told me to give it to him because I felt bad. But if you an able-bodied motherfucker, you can go make a sign. You can go put your clothes on. You can go sit over here and walk to the liquor store and the gas station and all this shit. Why the fuck you can't go get a job and go do what I'm doing? I don't like doing this shit. I don't do this shit so I can help motherfuckers who don't want to work have something. I'm doing this shit so I can survive. So I don't give a fuck about. No, I'm not giving. I'm driving right past your ass. Now I'm at the light. I ain't looking. Music loud too. Looking straight. I see you. I see you all in my peripheral. I see the signs and shit, nigga. I see, nigga. I'm looking straight ahead. Now I'm banging. I'm listening to Nipsey. I don't give a fuck about what y'all talking about. Huh?
Nip was about the people, though.
Yeah, but Nip was about the people who want to work for what they doing, man. We out here working. Think I give a fuck? I don't give a. I'm hitting the gas on your ass too. You better go to
Rest
work.
in peace, Nip.
Yeah, man. Shit, boy, it's hard out here. It ain't easy to do. It ain't easy to do none of this shit.
Hey, man, I swear to God, man. one of my old previous life, man. One of my old things back in the day, man, used to tell me, man. She used to tell motherfuckers that's bigger. She say, man, they selling pussy on Broadway, man. Meaning you could always go get you some money, man, but it ain't gonna be here. I ain't give me none. You ain't gonna die. The only way you get some money from me is if you got a kid with you. Now, if you outside with a kid with you, man, I fucked up about them kids, man.
Yeah, that's true.
Cause you cold blooded for having a kid with you out here begging. But I'm gonna go ahead, man. Whatever you gonna use that money for,
She's still gonna give it to the dirty nigga.
I don't give a fuck, man.
With the kid out there.
You got the kid with you though. I can't. You know what I mean?
You right though. Kid bring a different element.
Yeah, but other
I
than
feel
that,
because the kid didn't
they
ask
selling
to be
pussy
here.
on Broadway. You better get it like that. I ain't giving you nothing,
You can't sell it if you can't wash it.
man. I get up at 5 in the morning every day in my life, man. You better get your punk ass something, do something, man.
That's what I'm saying.
Fuck is you talking about?
That's my feeling behind it. That's why I don't get no fuck what you got going on. I be looking, y'all be looking, I be seeing, you be all in my window.
He did a white man bull.
I be eyes straight ahead.
He just stared straight like
Yeah. Fuck around, might look at you, steer right back at you.
I stare there. That motherfucker
I ain't got
I
nothing
even hit a
going
motherfucker.
on.
I ain't got no.
The ones on Lake Street though, man, in the summertime, nigga, they don't give a nigga, they run up, they don't even ask, they run up to your shit, just start washing it. You ain't even get a choice.
Oh, nah, I ain't doing none of that. I'm getting on my
I'll be like,
that.
man, you washing my shit. All right, nigga, I'm about to pull off on your ass. Thanks for the little wash.
Hey, this how I know motherfuckers is really lazy and bums and shit, right? I mean, obviously they're bums. But like, I was at the gas station the other day, and motherfucker like, hey man, you got some, motherfucker asked me for $2.50. I almost gave it to the nigga because how he asked me for exactly $2.50. I'm like, oh, this nigga, you got a purpose about this money, right? But then I said, no, I ain't giving a nigga. I said, man, I ain't got no cash. My favorite thing is I don't got no cash because none of these niggas came to me, well, I got a cash app or something, because then I'll be like, yeah. You know what I mean? But yeah, if you niggas need to get a cash app because it's quick to say nigga to tell you he don't got no cash. And you got to respect it because who carries cash now?
So the bums got to have a cash app?
Why not?
How they going to get where they going to?
Everybody got a phone, gang.
How they going to open up a bank account? They ain't got no address to even send the mail. Where they going to send their debit card to?
On your phone. Everything's digital now.
Who paying the phone bill?
The government. The Somalians that they scamming and shit.
They gonna get you. Don't have them come to my barbershop.
I fuck with them. Yeah, Salam alaikum. I fuck with my
man,
Somalians.
yo, Aki, yo.
I fuck with the Somalians, man. I ain't mad. I'm a hustler. I like a motherfucker that scam.
How you feel about the Somalians that don't feel like they black though?
I mean, y'all niggas black as hell now, ain't it?
Everybody.
You niggas is black as a motherfucker now.
My thing is, if somebody don't want to be associated with being black, that's fine with me. I don't feel no way about it because you know what, black is beautiful. It's the greatest thing ever created. So if you don't want to be associated with blackness, that is totally okay with me. Whatever you want to be associated with, that's cool. But I feel like a lot of different great cultures fall underneath black. So if you don't want to be a part of that, then hey, I mean, I don't feel no way about that. I think I see black people get offended by Somali people that say that they're not black. I don't get offended by that.
You don't have to be black. You don't have to say that you're black. America gonna show you a nigga though.
Oh man, yeah. We ain't even. America don't have
You
no
don't have
other
to claim
word
that you're
for
black.
you.
You could be like, I'm
You
African.
could say you whatever.
That's cool. America gonna
don't
show
have
you a
no
nigga.
other
though.
word for you but nigga. Yeah,
All
so,
right.
I mean, you could tell us that. You could tell me you whatever.
Shouts
I
out to Trick
respect it.
Daddy, man. You better heard. You
But
better
Uncle
listen. You
Sam
better
gonna
listen to
say
that
you a
the
nigga.
old Trick, man.
Yeah, Uncle Sam definitely gonna call you a nigga.
He ain't gonna call. He gonna show you.
Yeah,
Fuck calling you. He gonna show you what you hear,
they showing right now.
man.
Yeah, they showing right now.
Yeah, them Somalis finding out they niggas today.
They definitely finding out.
The whole world is at this quality daycare. I don't even know where that shit's at, man. Where is that shit at, man?
Flip
Queens
here.
Flip,
Yeah, Queens Flip.
That tight ass Gophers coat he had on. Like, hey yo, hey, don't come here with that tight ass Gophers coat,
Man,
my nigga. You still come on, man.
Flip keeps
Cold
some
as
tight
shit
shit
outside
on.
today, man.
It's probably a medium too.
Yeah, but yeah, everybody that come around the world, they just come and shooting skits and motherfuckers coming there. I ain't gonna lie, I want one of them sweaters, them hoodies though.
What kind of hoodie?
That the white dude had on the quality daycare and it said 1-800 fraud. I ain't gonna lie, I want one of them. Them bitches was hard, gang. I ain't gonna lie. Them motherfuckers was cold. I want one of them fantasy.
Oh shit.
Yeah, just for the town. But I don't even know where that daycare is at though. But they on goofy stuff around here,
Yeah,
man.
I don't know neither. But they here. Trump ain't playing. He ain't bullshitting. So what's
he's a
next?
bum idiot.
It was the Hispanics, then it's the Somalis, then what's the next?
Hey, look.
Just niggas.
Who y'all think? Who y'all think next?
Yeah.
Who's always been?
He's gonna be like, well, we're just getting niggas. So everybody. That's anybody who's not white.
Who's next?
You got
nigga?
to go.
Yeah, we next, nigga. What you
Yeah.
talking about? You know what this is? It's a stick up, man.
Let's get them.
Yeah.
Oh, did you want to talk about the comment that was left on Facebook?
Yeah, you can bring that up, man. Shouts out, but in the meantime, shouts out to the Caboose, man. You know, we usually at the shop, man. We usually at.
Oh, yeah.
Don't forget about 920 East Lake Street, Midtown Barbers. We ain't never gonna.
Please don't
we never
forget
gonna
about
forget
that.
about that. But today we, you know what I'm saying, y'all get a special treat, man. We shooting at the Caboose, man.
We are at the Caboose.
You know what I'm saying? And
Thanks
if y'all,
to Dave.
y'all gonna find out what that is right there. Hey, listen,
Jungle
I took 2. You'll find out later, but
Jungle Juice. Just
that
know.
shit.
Just come and ask. Either come to the joint or come to the Caboose and ask for the Jungle Juice. I've been sipping real slow.
I sipped 2 sips and I it's over with.
Okay, so now, all right, fellas, we had a comment. So what topic was it? It was about Twig got a little flack about the question about should men be held accountable for these kids, and so now Twig he decided to say women's choice starts at conception, which I believe some women took offense to, right? He's not wrong. He's not wrong at all about what he said, but it's not a blame thing. We're not blaming men or women because a man's choice is before conception because a man has a choice to protect himself and use a condom. You don't have to worry about getting nobody pregnant. And a woman does have the choice. When a woman is pregnant, it is her choice at the end of the day whether she wants to have the baby or not.
Right.
You know, some women do consider how the man feels. Some women don't want to raise a child. If the man doesn't want the baby, they won't have a baby because they don't want to raise it by themselves. And some
Those
women
are kinda
have
fine
the,
few
I don't
too.
care. I'm having my baby, which is everybody's choice because everybody's grown. And not to point the blame at anything, but there was a young lady who didn't like some of the things that were said. And
We might make this a thing of answering y'all like comments, but kind of, you know what I mean?
I kind of messed. Okay,
Yeah, we might make this a thing. We'll see how it goes.
I didn't get the whole. Okay, so this is what she said. She says it's a little chopped up. You know, she might have been typing fast. It says women's choice starts at conception. Men's choice starts at fucking last time I checked. You got the human species inside of your dick. Women don't have human eggs. We got eggs that need fertilization. So the humans are inside of your choice starts the moment you decide to put your dick inside of a vagina. So please miss me with that bullshit. And no one wants the kind of nigga you fucking have zero to do with you being able to gauge what kind of fucking father a man is going to be there. There are men who are shitty boyfriends, shitty husbands, great dads. There are men who are good boyfriends until you get pregnant. There are men that play the role up until they feel like they have access to control you through the child. So shut the fuck up. Men are not honest 99% of the time and just honest about the fact that they want to fuck you, especially ugly, fat ones with low paying jobs.
Bow, bow.
That was big shots.
That was shots. I don't know about the ugly part. I don't know about that. Man, that just sound like somebody who I don't know. I don't know who that person is, man. Shouts out to them, man. It's trauma that you dealing with, baby. I wish therapy on you in 2026. I wish healing upon you. Right? You're not gonna get a nigga, so I'm not even gonna go there with that because I could tell having a 5-minute phone conversation with you would just be like, yeah, I don't even want no pussy. But
nah, you would say that. You seen her. Let's be real. Listen, this is the TNC show. Stop bluffing.
No.
Stop
Conversation
bluffing.
is, hey man, conversation.
You seen her though.
Conversation that had me not want to hit nothing.
Okay, all right, I respect that. I'm like that too.
Nah, listen. Are you? Yeah, I was 1,000%, right? Because I did look. I see you are a beautiful woman, but your eggs are scrambled. And I wish you healing in 2026 because you, baby, we all ain't bad, right? We all ain't, you know what I'm saying? And you don't know what you're talking about. Obviously, you've had some bad situations with some men in your life. I don't know if your father was present. That's none of my business. But like I said, 2026, baby, I want you to heal.
Well, obviously, she took offense to it. And that wasn't the goal. Because that's kind of like one of those hit dog holler type comments, right? Like that resonated with her.
It stung.
The way that she was throwing insults in and you know, swearing and things of that nature lets me know that she took that personal. Like she felt like you were talking to her when you said woman's choice starts at conception. That automatically made her upset. So, you know, that hit with her. Maybe somebody told her that about, you know, I don't know, or maybe they said that to somebody that she cares about closer to her family, but that resonated with her to where she started throwing insults in because we weren't talking to her. You weren't talking to her. You weren't saying that. We didn't. Yeah. So you were just speaking some thoughts that you're not lying. Now, it's not a woman's fault, but a woman does have that choice at conception, whether she wants to or not. Men don't have that choice at that part.
It would be a lot more. It would be a lot more. It would be a lot more Planned Parenthood. Them shits would be like Wingstops or like McDonald's if men had the choice.
For sure.
Because it would be a lot more.
No. And they don't. So what you said wasn't wrong, but she took offense to that. But she's more of pointing a blame. We weren't pointing a blame. We were just saying, like I was pointing, it's everybody's fault. I'm not. It ain't nobody. Listen, it take two people. You know how we got here. Everybody know how we got here at the end of the day. Whether you wanted the baby or not, when she got pregnant, my dog, you know what you had to do to even have to deal with this choice, this consequence.
I'm not even blaming nobody because everybody's at fault here, like you saying. But I mean, everybody has a role and everybody has a choice too, though. You know what I mean?
For sure. Not everybody doesn't once she's pregnant. Everybody.
Once she gets pregnant, only women have the choice.
Yeah.
But they're gonna be in the comments saying bullshit, so we're gonna get off that.
No, and there's nothing wrong with that, but that's just the reality of it.
But love, I mean, like I said, man, I wish you healing all 2026. Because you look comfortable.
He wasn't talking to you, baby.
You know what I'm saying? And if your eggs wasn't so scrambled, I offer to give you a hug and let's have a conversation and maybe smooth some edges, but
a little scrambled.
2026, baby. I wish you all the healing in the world.
But that's what we're going to start doing, man. We want to start talking to the people because everything ain't good. Let's talk about the bad. Let's talk about what people don't like. People think some people think the podcast is immature. We shouldn't be talking about certain things. To a degree, sometimes it is. But we are like really totally just being ourselves. And when me and Twig first thought about doing this, our favorite podcast is something that entertains you. It's not about, you know, if you want to learn about economics, you can go here. If you want to learn about building houses, you can watch this podcast. You want to learn about being a rapper, you can watch it. our favorite thing to do is listen to podcasts that just entertain us, that talk about different things. And we just want to let you know just how this is how we talk. You know, sometimes this is how we talk. Sometimes we put a 10 on a 2. But for the most part, this is just what, you know, conversations that men have sometimes, or people in general, not just men, people in general. And, you know, everybody's not going to like it. It's not for everybody. And I realize for even some people that I like, it's not going to be for them. But it's a lot of people that it's going to be for. You know what I mean? But I mean, I wouldn't change what we do, my style, or
not at all. Why?
You know what I mean, it's something.
But for the people that it is for, man, we appreciate you, right? And we might as well end it there. This has been.
Nah, hold on. We still got 6 minutes, dog. What you talking about?
And you fresh on.
Yeah. So, anyways,
yeah.
We're trying to build. What we're trying to build here is a brand. We want to build something that, you know, people enjoy. So, if you don't like it, we respect it. But at the same time, we have totally different sides. Twig is a very smart person, and we're gonna start showing y'all that.
For sure.
And you know what? What them comments made me want to do? It made me want to start showing y'all that we got different sides to us too. We're educated men. We also know we don't have to do. We're not always just cracking jokes. We're deeper than we talk about politics. We talk about community. We talk about there's so many things that we talk about in a daily conversation that y'all, you know, sometimes y'all just see certain things and you think a certain way, but we are also very well-rounded men.
We are.
Yeah, right. I mean, honestly. So we're going to start showing y'all that.
Yeah, we are. The podcast is going to expand. The podcast is going to grow. The podcast is going to go. You're going to see a bunch of new shit. Some shit you might like, some shit you might not like. But you know what I'm saying? We trying shit. We doing shit. Don't knock us for trying.
Because you motherfuckers ain't going to do it.
At all.
You motherfuckers ain't gonna do a goddamn thing but sit up and tell us what the fuck we ain't doing and how we ain't doing shit right, or what we would do, or what you should do. Hey, y'all should do this. Hey, y'all should do that. Or y'all should have me on y'all podcast. Bitch, this shit ain't free.
At all, gang.
Fuck is y'all talking about? Everybody wanna, hey man, have me on the podcast. For what, nigga? The fuck is you gonna talk about? You got in on this bitch? Cause as soon as we say cut on these motherfuckers, it's 2 niggas sending us a motherfucking invoice. 2 niggas. It's 2 of them, and they brothers.
And they the best in the game.
Quick too, and they don't leave. And they don't leave, nigga, till it says motherfucking received. You hear what I'm saying? They will stand around. They will order chicken and motherfucking catfish. Them motherfuckers will sit and wait till that motherfucking transfer hit. Okay?
They the best in the fucking game, though.
Yeah. So you motherfuckers want to come on here and do? Y'all got so much advice for us, bitch. This shit ain't free. You want to come on here? Yeah, put in, add in, give us something. Yeah, we come on this motherfucker. You talk about whatever the fuck you want to talk about.
And we look crispy as hell, but we
you see how our shit be looking? Yeah, it ain't cheap to look this good on camera.
Yeah, nigga, graves look good, baldy, smarty. He said everything. If you think he handsome, pay his ransom.
That's all I'm trying to get that ransom.
Nigga, don't get mad at us because your auntie want to watch niggas and, you know what I mean?
Man, we just letting them know, man. I'm just, you know, that's just something I just want to say, because I feel like, you know, everybody got great ideas for us. Everybody got certain shit you want us to do, but you motherfucker, go do it yourself, because y'all ain't going to get up. We got up off our ass and did something. We stopped talking and made it happen. You know, and it's hard to get him. It took a lot of talking to get him into what we was trying to do, because he didn't want to, you know, he one of them niggas. He still act like he like a 90s, 80s drug dealer. The motherfuckers don't want to be on camera. You know, he still act like that. He don't want to show his face. He like somebody looking for him. That's how he
Nobody looking for me.
So it took a lot to get him in to be like, man, come on, you know. Because this is really the start of the show. I did this really for him. I didn't do this for me. I did this for him because I felt like people need to hear what he had to say.
Shouts out to my nigga Money, though.
Yeah, you know what I mean? You got talent, man. People need to hear what you got to say, man. You're an entertaining person. I'm just, you know, I'm just here for the ride, man, you know. So one day Twig gonna make us rich, and you know what I'm saying, these niggas still gonna be sending invoices, and
they gonna get paid every time. They the best in the game. The best in the game.
Definitely the best in the game.
I bullshit you not.
And y'all keep asking us too, like, who do this? I give y'all the information. Y'all don't be hitting them up.
Yeah.
Or y'all probably do, and they send y'all the motherfucking price list, and then you motherfuckers be like,
pay that price.
I'll just go get the camera, have my little nephew do the shit.
All right.
You know?
Pay that fair.
Yeah.
These niggas the best in the game.
I ain't listening though.
Fuck you talking about?
And that jungle juice slapping, man. That jungle juice.
Shit. I took 2 sips out that shit. That shit dead.
Yeah, out there. I might Uber. I'm gonna Uber the crib.
Yeah, for real though, man. But,
But hey, man, Happy New Year, y'all. You know, fucking Happy New Year. I hope everybody makes a ton of money this year. I hope everybody stays healthy. I hope family is good. I want to shout out to my auntie Gigi because she really helped me out a lot this year. She helped me out a ton this year. And everybody, you know, everybody that helped me, man. Mental health is real, y'all. So, you know, you going through something, you need people to talk to in your life. You know, you make sure you keep, you know, those people around and keep them close because we need all the help we can get.
go see somebody too, though. If it's heavy on your head, go seek out somebody. Go see somebody, man.
Definitely.
Go get therapy, man.
And my daughter, she be watching the podcast. To my daughter, Honor.
I'll be like, damn,
yeah, she probably gonna listen. I be telling her, don't watch the pod. I don't even know how she found it. She comments, she be leaving stuff on the YouTube. She screenshots stuff and sends it to me, and I don't know. I don't know how this girl found my podcast, but she found it, and she's probably listening to us say a lot of stuff that she don't need to hear. But
shouts out to you, though.
I can't stop you, baby. You've been doing great, 4.3 GPA.
God damn,
for the last 3 years.
Let's clap it up for that.
It's the third year my daughter's had a 4.3 GPA.
Yeah, Magnum Cum Laude around this joint.
Yeah, so, you know, like, I hope you keep it up, you know, for 2026. We keep that 4.3 going, and, you know, everything should be looking up.
Congratulations.
Thank
she
you.
got a good name.
Yeah, Honor.
She got a good name. She gonna be a solid individual. Her dad a real nigga.
My dog.
Yeah, man.
So appreciate it.
Yeah,
Until next time, y'all, Happy New Year. Thank you for tuning in. Like I said, the looks are free. Game sold separately. Come on, man. TNC Podcast. Till next time.
Episode 10.
This ain't TNT, this ain't TMZ, this is TNC. Put your phones on D&D, be at where you need to be. This some shit you need to hear, this some shit you need to see. But gotta come and see it here. We say what's on our mind, nigga. Make sure that you speaking clear. Tell us about your